Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. It's the Sacramento Kings facing the Houston Rockets. And it's the Kings to start out. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Devon's out there with Weber. Then there's Mike Bibby. Then there's Christie. And it's Stojakovic in at the 3 spot.
And so it begins, taking control right up front.
And you know, Greg, that's what you like to see. Grabbing hold of the lead right now, right away.
And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. And there it is for him.
You know, for a small guy, you got to respect how calm Paul is inside. I mean, he knows he can get his shot over anybody, but he's got to be crafty and clever to do so. Good display of patience there.
Now, here is Weber. And no good. Ariza against Stojakovic. It's stolen by Devons. And now the Kings fast break. Paul with the steal, and here comes Ariza leading the fast break. The rebound by Chris Weber. Rockets on defense. 3-pointers, Stojakovic, and once again off the mark by Sacramento. Ariza outside, out to the right wing, to the paint. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Boy, the floor awareness of Chris Paul. Got to respect that. I mean, whenever one of his guys is open, he's getting the ball to him quickly and on time.
Now, here is Stojakovic. He kicks to Bibby. Christie the pass to Stojakovic. Just 3 to shoot. Devon's in the post. Capella covering. Devon sets a screen. Here's Weber. Sacramento again missing.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Rockets on defense. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Sacramento's head coach gave me a few minutes. He said we have guys who can create mismatches for all kinds of defenses. We know we're going to try to push the issue and attack when we have the ball. So this could be a fun one, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thanks for the report, David. So it's all about getting their offense going early on.
And I think that's the right call, guys. Get that rhythm established at the offensive end as soon as possible.
Yeah, I echo that, Greg. I mean, if they come out here as the aggressors and really get after it, I think it'll make things that much easier on them defensively.
Here now is Weber. Following the basket by Chris Paul. Stojakovic with the 3. Good on the triple. Stojakovic has got himself on the board with 3 there.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
Paul outside. Screen by Capella. Here's Ariza. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Ariza's got 5 now.
And Ariza has great confidence in his shot. A dynamite catch-and-shoot player.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Hey, Kevin, no idea what happened there, quite honestly. I mean, it seemed like he just mistimed that pass.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Harden against Christie. Tries from 16. That one a little long.
And sometimes, you know, you don't capitalize off a good shot or a good look. Still, you got to keep letting those good looks fly.
Here's Devons. Here's Weber. Whistle blows. But that's going to be a travel.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Paul with the ball. Harden outside. Kicks it to Ariza. Good on the shot. He's got 7.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
The Kings trail by 4. Here's Bibby. Weber in the post. He's against Anderson. Weber gets the bucket. Weber's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Ariza outside. Capella against Divac. There's the three. Paul can't get that one to fall.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Out to the wing. Weber kicks to Divac. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And here is Paul. Dishes it to Capella. He feeds it to Harden. Bangs home the trifecta. Harden's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And Harden takes a lot of pride in being a hard matchup, a tough cover. I mean, he takes no time in shooting once he gets the pump.
Drills the three-pointer.
Man, this thing is just going back and forth tonight.
Yeah, it's been a seesaw battle. Right now, I mean, as soon as one team grabs the lead, the other grabs it right back.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Kings leading. Now Stojakovic. 6 points for him. Shot from 12. Again, Sacramento.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Christie against Harden. Here's Paul. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Paul's got 6.
You got to respect and you can't sleep on the passing ability of Harden. Love how he zips it over to open teammates.
Here's Weber. No good. So Houston will take it the other way. Down low. Harden dishes to Anderson. Sacramento grabs the miss. Now, here is Bibby. Puts up a three, and another three for Sacramento.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Paul with the ball. 6 points for him. Can't capitalize on the good pick.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen, got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
Here's Paul after Chris Webber scored. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Fires for three, buries the long-range jumper. And now it's a 9-point Sacramento lead.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Paul. They need this. Again, the miss by Paul.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Down low. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Yeah, and the execution, time and time again, right on point. They're running their offense to perfection.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Nene, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Bahamute comes in for Anderson. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Gordon in for James Harden. Free throw good from Weber. Rockets trail by 12. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Chris Webber really making a difference here.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Brown is checked in for the Kings. Here's Gordon. The pass to Paul. Over Jackson. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 8 points.
From that area of the court, he's automatic. I mean, the mid-range jumper is and always will be Chris Paul's shot.
Now here's Jackson. Brown the pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Stojakovic with the 3. The shot misses.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Paul kicks to Gordon. Paul against Jackson. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. 10 points for Chris Paul.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
Jackson against Paul. Jackson gets the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The name, the screen, pulls from the top of the key. That's short off the rim. Kings leading now by 10. Here's Stojakovic. 6 points for him. Jackson misses. Jackson against Paul. Here's Gordon. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Nice to see Gordon use his touchdown low. I mean, not the biggest guy, but still skilled at scoring close to the bucket.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Kings.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also like the attack off the bounce. I mean, they're taking the initiative here in terms of getting into the lane and forcing the defense to collapse.
And, you know, when Gordon is healthy, he's extremely effective. I mean, he's a high-motor player who strokes it well from deep, actually strokes it well from everywhere.
Pass to Christie. On the wing, Stojakovic. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Christie. Brown with the screen on Paul. Jackson drives in. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. Jackson's got his second bucket.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Gordon kicks to Paul. 14 feet away. It's hauled in by Stojakovic. Sacramento leading by 9. There's 1:38 left here in the opening quarter. Christie against Gordon. Jackson has the open look. Again, the miss by Jackson. And here are the Rockets. Outside Gordon. Kicks it out to Paul. Over Jackson. And it's Paul missing.
He's still fighting it, and sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. He's trying to get in the rhythm, but right now he's playing hard, but he's hurting his team.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
7-foot shot. That misses off the backboard. And so here's Sacramento. They have a 9-point lead. Passes it to Pollard. Feeds it to Stojakovic. The screen from Brown. A baseline J. Shot's good by Stojakovic. Stojakovic has got 8 points.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Now here's Gordon. Paul outside. Shot on the wing. They get the rebound. Nene. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Look at the intensity of Nene, one of the strongest guys in the game. Phenomenal at scoring the ball inside.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
Yep, firing with confidence, in rhythm, Greg. I mean, not allowing the defense to take a break.
And so here is Houston. 9-point game. Chris Paul and Gordon are the backcourt pair. Nene is out there with Luke and Mbamute. And it's Tucker in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Paul dishes to Nene. Sacramento leading by 9. And here's Jackson to the wing on the left. Here's Christie. The pass to Pollard. Rockets with the rebound. Nene's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Wide open. And Mbamute the pass to Gordon. He dishes it to Paul. Nene outside. The feed to Gordon. This one for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Here's Christie. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Christie's got the lead up to 12 now for the Kings. Nene with the screen on Jackson. And here's Gordon from outside. The Rockets again can't hit. On offense, here are the Kings. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Pass to Christie. Now, here is Stojakovic. Defense right on him. Puts it up from 12. And Mbamute pulls it in. Stojakovic has gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Mbamute, a screen on Christie. Paul for 3. Sinks the triple. Paul's got 13 points.
You know, the defense has to be conscious of his playmaking, so a lot of times that gives Chris Paul plenty of room to get off the 3-point shot.
Shots good by Stojakovic. And the Kings lead by 11.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth on defense there. I mean, I think he's definitely got to play up on him more and off the screen in that situation.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Tucker. It's deflected. Now, here is Stojakovic. Guarded by Tucker. They get it back. Brown. And he converts the layup.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
Yeah, recalibration time with the timeout call there.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Nene. Anderson comes in for Mbamute. Trevor Ariza's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Harden in for Chris Paul. And then for Sacramento, Adi Divot's checked in for Pollard. Weber comes in for Brown. And Bibby subbed in for Christie. Kicks it out to Gordon. Takes the three. Sacramento grabs the miss. Divac has got his third rebound tonight. To the middle. 9 feet out. Jackson, that's good. Jackson's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
From deep, Harden sinks the triple. Harden's got his second basket of the game.
And this is why Harden is a top player, an elite player. I mean, somebody who effortlessly sinks shots over intense defense makes him special.
Jackson kicks to Bibby. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Sacramento leading by 12. Stojakovic kicks to Bibby. Outside Jackson fires the three. It's good. The assist this time from Bibby. Bibby's got his 4th assist in this one.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Gordon dishes to Harden. Capella sets a screen for Ariza. He kicks to Gordon. Launches a three, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
Quick release from Gordon. Like seeing him shoot it as soon as he gets it.
Now Bibby. He has 5. Divac sets a screen. Up top, Stojakovic. Ariza covering. Off the pick. Shot's good by Stojakovic. He's got 12.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
It's Harden with the drive, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Phenomenal body control from Harden. Superb at just knifing inside and forcing the defense to whack it.
For Houston, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And I think Harden is a natural leader. Somebody that commands respect, who also happens to be a dominant scorer.
Harden hits them both. Here's Bibby. He has 5. Divac sets a screen. Deep 2 from Stojakovic. Offensive rebound. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
One shot.
Free throw no good for Divac. Rockets trail by 14. Harden the pass to Ariza. Back to Harden. To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, I like how Capella stays one step ahead of the posse on defense. Has a real good sense of body control.
And the replay presented by Under Armour. Unleash chaos, giving us the chance to enjoy that alley-oop all over again. Bibby for three. That shot no good. And it's Houston the other way. Harden outside. And again, the Rockets good for two.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Sacramento leading by 10. Now, here is Weber. He's got 11. Outside for Jackson. The dish now to Divac. Here's Weber. It's rebounded by Houston. Harden outside. Screen by Capella. Capella sets a screen for Gordon. Rocket 6. Puts up a three. Sacramento grabs the miss. Divac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bibby with it. He's got 5. Weber a screen. Bibby kicks to Weber. Stolen by Anderson. And it's Ariza in the corner. He feeds it to Harden. Shoots off the step back. It's hauled in by Stojakovic. Stojakovic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Weber gets the bucket. Now a timeout called by Houston. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
You must stay with the reason when the screen is being set, Kevin. I mean, he knows how to capitalize in these situations.
Anderson against Weber. It's rebounded by Houston. Harden has a wide open look. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Kings leading now by 6. Here's the screen. Divac sets a screen. Jackson from long range. The rebound by Anderson. And here's Houston. And here's Gordon. He's got 6. Anderson dishes to Harden. Anderson with the screen for Harden. Back to Anderson. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Gordon from outside. It's hauled in by Stojakovic. Stojakovic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kicks it to Divac. Dishes it to Bibby. Pass to Weber. Over Anderson. And it falls over the rim and in. Weber's got 4 this quarter. Rockets trail by 8. Here is Harden. He's got 13. Capella with a screen on Bibby. Off the pick. And Harden with the stuff.
Man, it's fun watching Harden use the pick and roll to his advantage, getting space off the screen and letting it fly with ease.
Bibby kicks to Jackson. Pass to Bibby. For the 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Bibby's got 8 points.
Tell you what, it does not matter who's shooting. The defense has got to be better at getting a hand up on long-range shooters. You've got to challenge the shot.
Anderson a screen on Weber from past the arc. Rebounded by Jackson.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Houston. For Sacramento, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. That one is off. Houston with a big group substitution here. Nene, he's checked in for Capella. And Bahamute comes in for Anderson. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And Paul subbed in for Gordon. Then for the Kings, Pollard, he's checked in for Divac. Brown comes in for Peja Stojakovic. Christie subbed in for Jackson. Good on the second free throw. Rockets trail by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Nene with the screen on Brown. Tucker. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You know, starting out in the D-League, then bouncing around the international circuit, Tucker took the long, hard road to get here.
It's his first trip to the line.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Bibby passes to Weber. Back to Bibby from deep. And it's James Harden with the rebound. Rockets trail by 9. Pushing it up. The finish and the dunk by Bahamute.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
Brown right side. Back to Bibby. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Over Paul. And there's Mike Bibby on the assist by Brown. Bibby's got 10 points. Bibby's gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. 44 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Buries it from 3-point range. Tucker's got 4 this quarter.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
There's the pass to Christie. Brown outside. 6 to shoot. Feeds to Weber. Over Nene. Makes a big height bounce and goes in. 18 points for him.
Yeah, those shots are taken totally in rhythm, high percentage quality shots, and really getting whatever he wants.
Screen by Bahamute. Good if it goes. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Sacramento in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We so hope you enjoyed our first half. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime report. It's Sacramento with the advantage at the half. They have a solid 8-point lead. Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
The area where they impressed me the most has been on the boards. When the shot's gone up, everybody goes for it. Just a matter of maintaining that energy, playing with that same kind of aggression in the final 2 quarters.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Rockets?
They just gave up way too many good looks from the 3-point line. That means either you haven't followed the game plan correctly or you're not executing it correctly. Either way, it's wrong. So from the looks of the first half, they need to aggressively close out on shooters to close this gap and the score.
And that wraps up halftime as the game is set to get back underway. Let's send it to Kevin Harlan and crew, standing by courtside.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. You look at Chris Webber in this one, he's been everywhere.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, I liked how they took the initiative. They were really locked into what they wanted, not letting the defense dictate their shot selection.
Rockets trail by 8. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Kings. Webber is out there with D-Bots. Then there's Stojakovic. Then it's Bibby. And it's Christie in a shooting guard.
Awesome watching Anderson get excellent position down low. Once he's established, he can rise up, and he does so with ease.
Here's Webber. And he makes the bucket. True contact and gets the whistle, too.
And they got to bring the double team on it.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight.
One shot, gentlemen.
Rockets trail. Paul, right side. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Houston with another.
Now we're getting some of that high-octane offense from Chris Paul tonight, setting this place on fire.
Pass to Christie. Trying to find Webber. He's got it now. Unable to get that one.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
I thought the pass looked good and just came up a skosh short, but I like the initiative and the intention.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Christie kicks to Bibby. He dishes it to D-Box. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drains the three-pointer. Stojakovic has got 15.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
Yeah, you know, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now. Doing their best to put this game out of reach and in the win column.
Here's Ariza. D-Bots with some nice D.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Rebounded by Capella. Rockets trail by 10. Ariza against Stojakovic. Ariza no luck. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Christie. That one's not going to go. Good D by Ariza.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up. So it'll be James Harden shooting. That's on Peja Stojakovic. Houston shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Free throw drops for Harden. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Stojakovic. And a great assist by Webber as that one goes in. Weber's got 3 assists in the game. Now Harden. He's got 18. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, and those illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis for the officials.
And it seems like they've been more than willing to crack down on those. Makes it tough to get as physical as you'd like to out there.
High arcing shot. Weber gets the bucket.
Timeout.
And it's an 11-point Sacramento lead. Timeout called the Rockets.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Nothing wrong with that. You got to be flexible. When something isn't working, you adjust, you modify, you go to something else. That's what the best coaches do.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Ball outside. Anderson the screen. Capella sends a screen for Ariza. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Harden. Over Christie. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Kings leading now by 11. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Weber dishes to Stojakovic. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Chris Paul picks up that one. The Kings shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
2 shots. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Bibby. Both good from the line that time. And the Rockets with possession here, trailing by 13. Capella with a screen on Bibby. Paul kicks to Anderson. And some nice passing there by Houston. Paul left side, just 4 to shoot. And there's Ryan Anderson on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. Weber with a screen on Paul. Bibby kicks to Divac. Stojakovic against Ariza. Now the feed to Weber. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Gordon's checked in for James Harden. And a change for Sacramento. Jackson, he's checked in for Bibby. Rockets trail by 10. Gordon kicks to Paul. Fades and shoots. The Rockets with another miss. Now here's Jackson. He's got 9. He kicks it to Stojakovic. Capella against Divac. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Divac has got 7 points.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Gordon a screen. Paul against Jackson. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Kings leading now by 12. Jackson kicks to Stojakovic. They set the screen. Here's Jackson. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 9 points in the game so far.
Excellent timing on that tip in. That's something that makes him so good. I mean, just great timing in the air around the basket. A gift.
The dish to Ariza. Capella sets a screen for Ariza. Not enough on that one as it misses.
When he's got that kind of positioning, he's got to score it. Got to score the ball from there.
Outside Jackson. He feeds it to Weber. Shoots over Capella. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shots.
You know, they're taking care of business in the paint, too. Those are valuable points they've been getting down low.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Houston making a switch here. And Mbaamute's checked in. Pollard, he's checked in for Sacramento. Brown comes in for Peja Stojakovic. Weber hits them both. And so it's Houston with it. It's a 16-point game. Gordon with no one around, and the 3 ball is good. Gordon's got 9 points.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's Paul. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Weber's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Out of bounds, Houston takes possession. For the Rockets, Nene comes in for Clint Capella, and it's P.J. Tucker in for Ryan Anderson. Rockets trail by 15. Paul with the ball. 15 points in the game. Nene the pass to Gordon. Over in the corner, Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up the baseline. Again, the miss by Paul.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Kicks to Mbaamoute. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Sacramento leading by 15. Here's Christie. He has 6. Brown with a screen on Paul. Here's Jackson. And the rebound goes to Nene. Nene's got his 5th rebound in this one. Kicks it out to Paul. Gordon dishes to Tucker. Pass to Nene. Nene's setting the pick for Paul. Hits the 3-point bomb. Paul's got 18 points.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Weber a screen. Passes it to Pollard. Brown outside. Here's Weber. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, third turnover of the quarter, and he has got to value that basketball more.
Sacramento making a switch here. Bibby's checked in. Rockets trail by 12. Nene, the screen. And Tucker kicks to Paul. Nene with the screen on Jackson. Here's Paul. Second chance shot. And Nene with the lay-in. Good.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
This is to Bibby. The pass to Pollard. Feeds it to Jackson. Pass to Bibby. Here's the screen. Another shot. And no good that time. Some solid defense there by Nene. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
One shot behind the lanes.
The free throw drops for Gordon. And here's Bibby. 12 points for him. Pass to Christie. Back to Bibby. Outside for Jackson. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. And the Kings lead by 9.
Really active down there, imposing his will and force and seeing his efforts pay off.
Paul kicks to Gordon. To the left side wing. Tucker. Off target with his three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Christie kicks to Jackson. Passes it to Pollard. Brown outside. Sacramento moving it around. The screen from Brown. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. And it's an 11-point Sacramento lead.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
I think he's got to be more aggressive, stronger, getting through those screens. Can't allow shooters that kind of space to pull the trigger.
Amute, a screen on Christie. Tucker. The Rockets again can't hit.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Here's Christie. 8 points for him. And there's Mike Bibby on the assist by Christie. Bibby's got 14 points for the game.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Screen by Baamute. Jumper off the screen. That shot off the mark. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. The feed now to Bibby. This one for three. Here's Pollard. It's blocked, and he recovers it. Fires for three. The shot's good from Christie. 11 points in the game. Now Gordon. He's got 12. He dishes it to Tucker. He kicks it to Paul. Over Bibby. And Paul gets it to go in. Paul's got 7 now in this quarter.
And that's a nice possession. Did a good job to get that open shot.
And so it's Sacramento sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The two pillars of this team, Chris Paul and Harden, are the 1 and the 2. Gordon out there with Luke and Baamute. Then it's Nene in at the 5 down low. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Yeah, that was actually no defense at all there, Greg. I mean, layups don't come any easier than that. I mean, they're piling it on now.
Sacramento leading by 16. Jackson kicks to Bibby. And there's the pass to Pollard. Back to Bibby. Again, Sacramento. And so here is Houston. Now here's Paul. Gordon, the pass to Paul. Nene setting the pick for Paul. From the corner, and he connects with the jumper. Paul's got 22 points.
You know, one of the things, Kevin, that makes Chris Paul such a terrific floor general is his ability to run the pick and roll. Whether he passes it or keeps it, he usually always makes the right decision.
Here's Pollard, guarded by Nene. Shot clock at 5. Ba'amute with the steal. And it's the Rockets on the break. Paul's running. Harden, no good.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off. Great job getting to the right spot on the court. Beautiful passing all the way around.
Paul dishes to Harden. The offensive rebound, kicks it out to Gordon. Three-pointer, that's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And really, the three-point shot is Gordon's specialty, Kevin. When he squares himself up, there's a real high chance he's dropping it in.
Pollard passes to Bibby. Harden against Jackson. Back to Bibby. Shoots the 3. Sacramento gets it back in a new 24. Rockets trail by 15. Harden outside. Paul kicks to Mba'amute. And Eric Gordon, another 3. Gordon's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for Houston. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And, boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right, Greg. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Nene. And Trevor Ariza subbed in for Eric Gordon. And a switch here also for Houston. Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Mba'amute. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Bibby with it. The dish to Stojakovic. Shot clock at 6. Elbow shot. Here's Divac. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Screen by Capella. Harden kicks to Ariza. Over to the wing. And here's Anderson from the arc. Capella dishes to Harden. Here's Paul. And Divac pulls it down. Divac has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Stojakovic with the 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Stojakovic has got 20.
And piling on to that big lead, we know he has the range late on the defensive reaction.
Yeah, and you really can't afford those kinds of lapses. I mean, not when facing a hole or a deficit like this.
He feeds it to Divac. On the wing, Jackson, guarded by Harden. Divac sets a screen. Here's Jackson, and again it's Sacramento converting.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Harden with a screen on Bibby. Paul passes to Capella, and he banks in the layup.
You know, Capella's really hard to deal with inside, especially inside. Does a nice job using his size to get that shot off.
The screen from Brown. It's stolen by Ariza. And it's Houston on the break. Paul for three. Goes back up. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Man, it's nice to see Capella get that deep position inside, and then he's able to draw the foul as he forces the defense to whack him.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
That one is off.
Well, I tell you what, it's really impressive how Capella has improved his role so quickly, Kevin. I mean, he's a starting caliber center known for his defense, but continues to make strides on offense, too.
Sacramento making a switch here. Weber's checked in. That one is no good.
And just so frustrating for a team when you collectively go cold at the line, and that's happened to them here in the second half.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Lob pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
You know, Capella does a nice job maintaining his focus on the offensive end. He doesn't get a ton of touches, but whenever he gets a clean look at the rim, he takes advantage of it.
It was beautiful the first time, but Under Armour showing us the replay of that tremendous alley-oop again. Another unleash chaos moment. Kicks to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Stojakovic. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Stojakovic has got 13 points in the second half. Screen by Capella. And here's Harden for 3. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Weber with a screen on Paul. Divac kicks to Stojakovic. Weber in the post. Defended by Anderson. Back to Stojakovic. Here's Weber. Again, Sacramento.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. We've got a chance now to catch up on Eric Gordon's status. David.
Well, guys, I was able to talk with Houston's head athletic trainer about his status. And the news is pretty good. It does not look like a severe injury. He'll have to sit the rest of this one out, and it's unclear how much longer he'll be out afterwards. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks for checking in and letting us know how he's doing.
And let's just hope that he doesn't have any setbacks during his recovery.
Yeah, I'm with you there, guys. One thing we know is that he's not going to let it get him down. I mean, it'll only motivate him to work harder to get back as soon as possible.
Christie, he's checked in for Sacramento. Harden against Christie. Ariza outside. From past the arc, hits the three-point bomb.
Man, watching Ariza pull the trigger from outside, he is a skilled sniper from deep.
To the left wing. There's Jackson with the 3. Sacramento gets it back.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession, just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
Weber can't hit. Rockets trail by 14. Here's Harden. Second shot opportunity. A nice shot by Anderson.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Christie with the screen on Paul. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Paul. Here's Weber. Plays it up and banks it in. Weber's got 4 points in the quarter.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Paul against Jackson. Paul left side. Anderson with the screen for Paul. Looking to end his cold spell, and that's 2 points on the layup. Paul's got 11 points here in just the second half. Jackson kicks to Stojakovic. Anderson against Weber. Over Anderson. Weber can't hit. Rockets trail by 12. Harden kicks to Paul. Here's Capella, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And, you know, Capella has a big body, Kevin, and knows how to use it as he draws contact from the defense on his way up.
Taking 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That's good from Capella. Bibby checked in for Jackson. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Kings leading now by 11. Pass to Christie. Stolen by Harden. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist from Harden. Paul's got 26.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Fantastic speed on the break. Speed kill, showing no mercy in transition there, partner.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Timeout. And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be scoring at will down there easily as they have. I mean, they've got to be more aggressive inside.
And a chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Peja Stojakovic.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let-up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight. An outstanding performance. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Mike D'Antoni talk to his team. He said, we've come this far. Now we've got to give everything left to get this one. And we can do it. So go out there and do it. Guys, we'll see what they can do.
2 shots down. That's his 4th personal foul. Shooting from Sacramento. Mike Bibby taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Bibby. And both free throws good for Bibby. Rockets trail by 14. They set the pick. Lob pass to Capella. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Kings leading now by 14. Here's Christie. Divac. James Harden with the rebound. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Weber.
And it is absolutely remarkable watching Harden draw contact. So effortless, so crafty, and so consistent in putting the defense in a bind.
2.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for James Harden.
Solid trip from the line right there. Knocked him down, and it was easy.
Kings leading now by 12. And here's Bibby. Dishes to Weber. Shoots over Capella. Here's Divac. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
And plays like that have really taken the energy out of those defenders. I mean, you can bet he's going to continue to keep pushing in that area.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Pass to Christie. Bibby against Paul. Bibby kicks to Weber. Clock at 6. Back to Bibby. Lets it go from deep. Some solid D from Paul. Rockets trail by 11. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Stojakovic. 59 seconds left in the fourth. Bibby dishes to Divac. Back to Bibby. Weber with a screen on Paul. Bibby against Paul. Bibby kicks to Weber. A second chance effort. And the layup is good. Weber's got 33.
And I'd say that's it, guys. They're not coming back in this one.
Nope, no chance. Not gonna happen. That chance has long since passed of them getting back into this one. Forget about it.
Bibby against Paul. Weber with a screen on Paul. Bibby kicks to Weber. And Weber throws it down.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
As long as required, Greg. I mean, you can tell they want to put this thing to bed.
To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.